Okay, so welcome everyone to the second video of this course. This will be a very brief introduction to Node.js and backend development. So let's get started. So what are the topics covered? So the topics covered will be introduction to Node.js, introduction to backend development. Then we learn about APIs and databases. And I won't be teaching all of those in one video. We'll have a huge series of lectures, so stay tuned for that. What are the prerequisites? You will need to have a basic knowledge of JavaScript. You need to have a text editor, obviously. You need to have Node.js and npm installed and an active internet connection. All the installation videos are given, so you don't have to worry about that. And as far as knowledge of JavaScript is concerned, if you don't have the basic knowledge of JavaScript, it's fine because I will be going through the basics. But if you do have a basic knowledge, it'll be really great. So moving on, what is Node.js? Let's see what Wikipedia says about Node.js. So Wikipedia says Node.js is an open source and cross-platform JavaScript runtime environment which executes JavaScript code outside of the browser. That is a really huge definition, and it's really difficult to understand if you do not know the meaning of each and every word on there. So let's actually break it down. So it says Node.js is an open source. What it means is that Node.js is the code of Node.js, which is the source code of Node.js, is available to everyone for free, and you can go and contribute to it yourself. It is cross-platform, meaning that it can run on Windows, Mac, Linux, or any other operating system in the world. And it is a JavaScript runtime environment. So if you don't know already, JavaScript is a language which is mainly run inside of the browser to render the front end of the websites, right? So now if you want to execute JavaScript code not in the browser but on your machine, so what do? That is what Node.js does. It runs JavaScript code outside of the browser on your machine's terminal or anything. And that is the good part about Node.js, that it runs JavaScript, which is used by almost everyone in the browser, but now you can also use it to develop the server side of your application. So now what is backend development? Now I'm talking about Node.js, and Node.js and backend development really go along well together. But Node.js is not only for backend development. Node.js can be used for anything, and backend development is one of its applications. So what is backend development? Backend development is a part of development which deals with the you can say server side of things. So what it means is that in any application, it's like an iceberg. Okay, so there is a front end and a back end. The front end is the part which is visible to the user, which is like the tip of the iceberg, and there is a huge part which is behind the user's interaction, and user doesn't interact with it directly, or you can't see it, but it's there and it's huge, and there's a lot of effort that goes into backend development, and backend development is a big thing. So we'll be learning about how to develop backend development and what all it is, everything in detail in the coming videos, so you don't have to worry about that. Now what are the roles of a backend developer? You must have already guessed, it's something to do with databases, servers, and security and computing and a lot of those stuff, and all of those stuff will be taught in this course, and if it will be taught in the version 1 and version 2 of this course. So watch all the videos properly, and hope to see you in the next video.